High School in Scottsdale, Arizona. Welcome to Week 5 of the 2025 Arizona Youth Football League action. 86 degrees this afternoon at CHAPARRAL High School. Eric Anderson along with Jeff Lowry. The 2 p.m. ball game, the first of three. It is 12 and under. The Scottsdale Firebirds at 1-2 against the West Valley Spartans Black. They are 0-4 this afternoon. So the Spartans Black, they are coached by Mike Morano. They are 0-4 on the season, but a little bit deceiving. All the ball games have been very, very close, other than the game against the Stampede, in which they were blown out. The Stampede, the top team in the state. And for Scottsdale, 1-2, Ryan Walker is the head coach, and the coin toss at midfield. CHAPARRAL, or I should say the Firebirds, will receive the ball first as they won the toss. As the Firebirds in red, and in the black, the West Valley Black Ball Club. So CHAPARRAL, the Firebirds, getting the ball first. The quarterback, Silas Walker, wearing number 7. Max Casey, running back number 13. Guys to keep an eye on offense. Receivers, Cooper, Harrison, and Hawk. On defense for the West Valley Spartans Black, keep an eye on number 10, Victor, 3, Adams, DeLeo, 99, and Pickering. Matt Pickering, number 1, is a guy to keep an eye on all afternoon long, as he seems to get his hands on everything. In fact, he's the only guy all season, Matt Pickering, the West Valley Black, the only guy all season to score against the Stampede, the top team in the state. And this is a feeder school, West Valley, a feeder school for Shadow Ridge out of Surprise. So Jackson Johnson has it on the tee. He'll kick off for West Valley Black. Back deep is Caden, number 2, and Dante, number 6, to return this kick for the Firebirds. 86 degrees out and a good crowd on hand. A little bit sunny as Jackson Johnson all set to kick off for West Valley. It's an onside kick, and down on one knee to scoop it up was Hamby. Down on one knee to grab that up, Brock Hamby, and it'll be ball first down and 10 for the Firebirds at midfield. Again, the Firebirds are 1-2, coached by Ryan Walker, the feeder school for CHAPARRAL here. The 4 p.m. ball game, a 10 and under matchup between the Firebirds and the Liberty Junior Lions. Then 6 p.m., 13 and under, the Firebirds against the Verado Junior Vipers. First down and 10 for the Firebirds from midfield against Silas Walker. Number 7 is the quarterback, and Big Max Casey, number 13, is the running backs. Backs in the I formation with 2 receiver in tight on the left side. First down and 10, first play from scrimmage. Ball is fumbled but grabbed up, and going to his left is Casey, trying to get to the outside, but it's going to be a loss on the play of about 5. Big play on defense. Hernandez coming up from the linebacker position amongst other. A loss of 3 on the play. It'll be second down and 13. Firebirds back at their own 47-yard line. They won the toss. They elected to receive. No score, just the second play from scrimmage. Silas Walker, the quarterback, will go out of the shotgun. Casey lines up to his left with 3 receivers. He will look to throw. The left-hander tosses it near side. It's complete at midfield, and racing forward close to the first down marker is Johnson. He's taken down by Gavin Adams, and they're going to mark him right around the first down marker, and a gain of 13 move the chains. First and 10. Firebirds at the 40-yard line of West Valley. No score, just underway. 4 10-minute quarters. This is Week 5 of 2025 Arizona Youth Football League action. First down and 10, backs in the I formation. The fullback is Archuleta. They get it to the tailback, Casey, over the right side. He is stood up and driven back for maybe a gain of 1 at best. In on that action that time, Bryce Victor. Victor coming up, sticking his nose in there. Sea of black and a gain of 1 at second down and 9. Firebirds, the 39 of West Valley. This drive started at midfield after an onside kick attempt by West Valley. Second down and 9 for the Firebirds, the 39 of West Valley Black. Single setback is Max Casey. Two receivers on 2nd down and 9, and movement on that right side of the offensive line, and maybe starting a little bit quick was Rory. It'll be a false start. It'll cost the Firebirds 5 yards, setting up 2nd down and 14 at the 44 of West Valley Black. They're the feeder school for Shadow Ridge over in Surprise. They're the West Valley Spartans Black. CHAPARRAL High School has produced a lot of good ball players through the year. In fact, Darren Moogie, I believe it's pronounced Moogie, the quarterback in 2002, now the general manager of the New York Jets. 2nd down and 14, Firebirds. Play action, Walker looks to throw, dumps it off out on the left side. It is complete to Harrison, and he's marched down right around the 33-yard line, a gain of 11. Tackle on that far side by Jeremiah Letbetter. And it's a gain of 11 on the play to Harrison over to the left side. It'll be 3rd down and 3. Firebirds at the 33-yard line of West Valley. The opening drive of the ball game. 4-down territory, I would assume. Coming off for the Firebirds is Cooper. Cooper Lewandowski checks out. 3rd down and 3. Firebirds the 33 of West Valley Black. Walker out of the shotgun. Casey lines up to his right. A high snap. The left-hander tosses over the middle. It is complete for a 1st down and more. And breaking tackles down around the 21-yard line that time is Columbi. A gain on the play of 10. The drive stays alive on a 3rd down conversion for the Firebirds. It is 1st down and 10, Firebirds at the 23-yard line of West Valley Black. The opening possession of the ball game, and the Firebirds on the move. No score midway through the opening quarter. 4 10-minute quarters. 1st down and 10, Firebirds at the 23 of West Valley Black. They tried to pitch it this time, and falling on it is Carrillo. And it's going to be a big loss on the play of 16 yards all the way back to the 39-yard line. A costly mistake as that ball was tossed and Carrillo jumped on it, but a loss of 16. 2nd down and 26 for the Firebirds now at the 39 of West Valley Black. First of 3 ball games this afternoon. West Valley Black, they've got viewers from Scotland, New York, and Montana, so people watching from all over. 2nd down and 26 for the Firebirds at the 39 of West Valley Black. Walker out of the shotgun with 3 receivers, another high snap. The handoff to Carrillo going right. He is in trouble, and he's drilled back after maybe getting back to the original line of scrimmage. Big hit on defense that time by Bryce Victor. No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 26 as Victor makes a big play on defense for West Valley. The 1st down marker is all the way down at the 13-yard line of West Valley. 3rd down and 26 for the Firebirds. This drive started at midfield after an onside kick attempt by West Valley. Ball rests at the 44-yard line of West Valley. Firebirds on 3rd down need the 13-yard line of West Valley Black. Walker out of the shotgun, another high snap, and Carrillo falls on it back at the 39-yard line. It'll be 4th and 37 for the Firebirds back at their own 39 after another high snap. This drive that started at midfield has continued to backtrack. At one point, it was 1st down and 10 for the Firebirds at the 23 of West Valley, and now they've all the way back at their own 39, 4th and 37 for the Firebirds at their own 39. If they do punt, it'll be Harrison or Carrillo to punt it away. Roughly 3 minutes remaining in this opening quarter, no score. This is still the first possession of the ball game. 4th and 37 for the Firebirds back at their own 39-yard line. Carrillo punts it away and pops it up to the left side. It takes a Firebirds roll, and picking it up and returning it about 7 yards on the play to the 45-yard line that time is Carson Cash Nelson. Nelson returns at 7 yards after a punt of 13 yards. And a nice tackle for the Firebirds and Carrillo, the punter. So West Valley Black, no score here, about 3 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. Good field position, first down and 10 for West Valley Black at the Firebirds' 45-yard line. Jackson Reisner is the quarterback. 3 backs in the backfield, 2 receivers on first down and 10. Reisner hands off going right. This time it's J.J. Gamal and picks up about 6 yards inside the 40, down to the 39-yard line. Taken down by Carrillo with an assist from Strohmeyer. They're going to say his knee was down at the 41-yard line, a pickup of 4. Second down and 6 for West Valley at the 41 of the Firebirds. No score. Right around 3 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. No operating scoreboard, so we'll do the best that we can estimating the time to go in the quarter. Second down and 6. Handoff again. Gamal going left, trying to get to the outside. He's strung out and finally taken down after a gain of maybe 3 that time by Jones. They give him 3 yards down to the 37-yard line, setting up 3rd and 2 for West Valley, that 37-yard line of the Firebirds. The Firebirds had the ball first. They marched from midfield all the way down to the 23-yard line, but several high snaps moved the Firebirds all the way back to their own 39. It was very costly. 3rd down and 2 for West Valley at the 37 of the Firebirds. About 4.5 minutes remaining in this opening quarter. Reisner out of the shotgun. A handoff inside, and fullback going straight ahead is Bryce Victor, close to the first down marker. He needed 2, and I believe he got it. Rory in on that defensive line, 77. Donovan 15, Jones 9, Brock 11. A couple of guys to keep your eye on that defensive line. Donovan Tucker, 15, a big body inside. First down and 10 for West Valley at the 35-yard line of the Firebirds. This drive started at the 43 of the Firebirds. Jackson Reisner, the quarterback, with 2 backs in the backfield on first down and 10. High snap. Reisner throws, and that ball nearly intercepted through the hands of Carrillo that time. Through the hands of Carrillo, intended for Wyatt Pugh. It goes incomplete. It could have been an interception for Carrillo. Second down and 10 for West Valley. They're 0-4 on the season, but all the games have been losses other than one by about 1 point. The only game they were blown out by was the Stampede, the top team in the state. Second down and 10. Jackson Reisner out of the shotgun. They'll keep it on the ground. Gamal gets it. The ball pops loose. Who wants it? Rory was in on it. Gamal recovered it, and getting up from the bottom of the pile was Jones. It'll just be a loss of 3. No fumble on the play as Gamal held onto that ball. Third down and 13. West Valley at the 38 of the Firebirds. No score. Roughly, we're guessing maybe 2.5 to go in the opening quarter. The Firebirds got it first. Their drive stalled at the 23-yard line of West Valley. They, in fact, had several high snaps. They got over the quarterback and backtracked him all the way back to their own 39. 3rd and 13, West Valley at the Firebirds' 38-yard line. They need the 25 for a first down. Reisner out of the shotgun. Lost the handle on it, and who's got it? It appears it is going to be recovered by West Valley. It was Lathan DeLeo. DeLeo got on that ball. It's going to be a loss of 4 on the play, setting up a 4th down and 17. West Valley, the 42-yard line of the Firebirds. A little bit of a defensive feeling out here on both sides, and a timeout is called. No score, roughly 2 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. 4 10-minute quarters. Today's Arizona Youth Football League game is powered by the Husband and Wife Law Team. Serious injury or wrongful death cases go to husbandandwifelawteam.com. That is Mark and Alexis Breyer, very well known around the valley, very established, and I believe that is the end of the opening quarter. So the end of the opening quarter, we will change ends. No score after one. And both teams getting possessions, feeling each other out a little bit, not really making a lot of headway either side. West Valley will face we'll see. They've got it marked at the 42 of the Firebirds. I think they've made a mistake. The first down marker should be the 25-yard line. So I think that the West Valley Black may, if they do not change that first down marker, it had previously been the 25-yard line. So if I remember correctly, the first down marker should be the 25. The team on the far side has it at the 30. So the start of the second quarter, no score, and it's showing 4th down and 12 for West Valley at the 42-yard line of the Firebirds. It'll be punted away, and Gamal, left-footed boot. The ball rolls dead around the 25-yard line. 17-yard punt by Gamal. No return, and the Firebirds will take over 1st down and 10 from their own 25-yard line. Their opening possession, they marched it all the way down the field to the 23 of West Valley, and that drive stalled. They backtracked all the way back to their own 39 after a couple of high snaps. So the second possession of the ball game by the Firebirds. There is no score. This will be the second play, or in fact the first play from scrimmage here in the second quarter. Silas Walker is the quarterback. Max Casey, 13, is the running back with 4 receivers. Play action, the left-hander tosses here near side. It's complete to Harrison. He's up for a first down and ridden out of bounds close to the 40-yard line. A pickup of about 15. Taken down by Gavin Adams.
No idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this. But they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the Husband and Wife Law Team.
Call the Husband and Wife Law Team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
And welcome back, everybody. Eric Anderson along with Jeff Lowry. 86 degrees, beautiful afternoon here in Scottsdale, Chaparral High School. It's the 12 and under Scottsdale Firebirds, the feeder school for the Chaparral Ball Club, and against the West Valley Spartans Black. There is no score. We're 2 plays into the second quarter. It's the second possession for the Firebirds. West Valley had it once. They're the feeder school for Shadow Ridge over in Surprise. And West Valley 0-4, 1-2 are the Firebirds after the 16-yard pass play to Harrison. The Firebirds wearing the red and West Valley wearing the black. It'll be 1st down and 10. Firebirds from their own 41-yard line. A lot of listeners from over in Scotland, New York, and Montana for West Valley. Even though West Valley's 0-4, there have been a lot of close ball games. The only blowout was against the Stampede, the top team in the state. Carrillo, number 12, one of the running backs. He'll be the fullback. Max Casey, the tailback, number 13. Silas Walker, 7, is the quarterback. 1st down and 10. Firebirds from their own 41-yard line. They hand off to Casey going left. The big man pounds his way for a 4-yard gain out to the 45-yard line. So Max Casey picking up 4 and leading the charge, Otis Bailey as well as Jeremiah Lettbetter on that tackle. It's 2nd down and 6. Firebirds from their own 45-yard line. 2 ball games remaining this afternoon, one at 4 p.m. That's 10 and under, Scottsdale Firebirds against the Liberty Junior Lions. And 6 p.m., 13 and under, the Firebirds against the Verado Junior Vipers. No score very early on here in the second quarter. 2nd down and 6, Firebirds from their own 45. Silas Walker out of the shotgun with 3 receivers. Casey lines up to his left in the backfield. Movement, I believe, on that offensive line. It'll be a false start as that left side of the offensive line, a couple of men moved. And it'll cost the Firebirds 5 yards back to the, well, we'll call it the 40-yard line. 2nd down and 11. Firebirds from their own 40. Some of the other notable alumni, I mentioned Darren Moogie, the general manager of the New York Jets, was here at quarterback in 2002. 2nd down, 11, Firebirds from their own 40-yard line. Play action. Walker tosses near side. It is complete for a gain of about 7 out to the 44-yard line. Again, it was Harrison making that catch. Coming over on the stop was Pickering as well as Perry. Pickering, number 1 for West Valley, a guy that'll be all over the place. The coaches said he's the man to keep an eye on. After the gain of 7, it'll be 3rd down and 4 for the Firebirds from their own 47. No score, about 7 minutes remaining in the first half. Silas Walker out of the shotgun. Casey lines up to his left in the backfield, and a toss over here to the near side. It is complete, shy of the first down to Archuleta. Tackle made by Bailey. Hawk Archuleta making that catch, picking up about 2 yards. He'll be 2 yards shy of the first down. Call it 4th down and 2. Firebirds from their own 49. They need to just get across midfield, and I'd imagine they'd go for it as Silas Walker, the quarterback, number 7, brings into play for the Firebirds. 2nd possession for the Firebirds. They moved it all the way down to the West Valley 23-yard line, then backtracked all the way to their 39. West Valley had it over midfield, but they couldn't get a first down. 4th down and 2, Firebirds from their own 49. Backs in the I formation. Rolling to his left and firing here to the near side. It is complete as Johnson makes that catch for the first down. What a throw and what a catch. Johnson making that catch with 1 foot in at the 34-yard line, a gain of 17, and a big 4th down pickup for the Firebirds. The 9.5 minutes remaining in the half. They've played a lot more. Well, with that timeout, you never know how it's going to be. So no score here in the second quarter. Big 4th down conversion for the Firebirds. 1st down and 10 at the West Valley 34-yard line. Walker goes under center. Casey gets the handoff. The running back piles his way straight ahead, and he's inside the 30 to about the 29-yard line, a gain of 5. Stood up inside. Bryce Victor again leading the charge. The big man Casey picks up 5 straight ahead. 2nd down and 5 for the Firebirds at the 29 of West Valley. Silas Walker again brings in the play. Ryan Walker, the head coach for the Firebirds. They're 1-2 on the season. 86 degrees out here in Scottsdale. 2nd down and 5 for the Firebirds of the 29 of West Valley. Single setback is Casey. Harrison goes in motion. Walker goes under center. Rolls to his left, throws to the sideline. It's complete to Harrison. He's in bounds and has enough for a first down. He needed 5, and he got 6 down to the 22-yard line. Shoved out by Jeremiah Letbetter and J.J. Gamal. So a nice drive and a nice ball possession and running the offense. Silas Walker, the quarterback for the Firebirds. No score here in the second quarter. 2nd possession for the Firebirds. They're on the march. 1st and 10 at the 22 of West Valley. Two receivers set. Max Casey, the big fullback, the lone setback. Handoff to Casey straight ahead with a big hole, and he pounds his way inside. Inside the 20 down to the 19-yard line, and a gain of 7. And Pickering was in on that, as well as Hayden Eder, number 4. Officially, it'll be a gain of 8 down to the 14-yard line, bringing up 2nd down and 2 for the Firebirds. Carrillo, the fullback, Max Casey, the tailback, on 2nd down and 2. Walker throws towards the end zone and unable to hold on in that back near side of the end zone. It goes incomplete that time. And we'll try it again. The sun certainly might have been a factor in that play, as Johnson looking back into that sun and couldn't hold on. So looking back into the sun, that may have been the issue for Johnson, not holding onto that ball. He was wide open. 4 down territory, 3rd down and 2 for the Firebirds at the 14-yard line of West Valley. Second quarter action, no score. Hawk is the fullback. The handoff to Casey, the tailback, darts his way inside, stays on his feet, and fights his way down to the 6-yard line. Jeremiah Letbetter in on the tackle. Some big movement inside. Victor Adams, DeLeo, Pickering also in on the action that time. And a gain of 6 on the play by the big running back, Max Casey. 1st and goal for the Firebirds at the 6-yard line of West Valley. No score, second quarter action. Handoff to Casey again over the right side, breaking tackles, and he is in for the touchdown. Max Casey goes 6 yards, and it's 6-0 in favor of the Firebirds here midway through the second quarter. So Max Casey taking it 6 yards with some good blocking inside. Now at this level here, the youth football, if you choose to kick it, it goes for 2 points. If you choose to pass or run for the conversion. And now we've got a penalty, and to see if this is just on the extra point or if that touchdown is nullified. They nullified the touchdown, so no score. It'll be 1st down again for the Firebirds, now at the 11-yard line of West Valley. No touchdown. A penalty brought that back. Walker throws left side, and it's nearly picked off. Intended for Harrison, nearly picked off by J.J. Gamal. So a big penalty against the Firebirds, nullifying their touchdown run of 6 yards by Casey. We're here in the second quarter, no score, the second possession for the Firebirds. Strive started back at their own 25-yard line. 2nd down and goal for the Firebirds, the 11 of West Valley. Silas Walker goes under center. Handoff to Casey straight ahead. He's tripped up and lowers his shoulder and pounds his way down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 9. J.P. Hernandez, Kaimani Palele in on the action on that defensive line for West Valley. 3rd down and goal for the Firebirds of the 2 of West Valley. The handoff to Casey again over the right side, and he has stood up, and he's going to only get down to the 1-yard line. Only going to get down to about the 1-yard line that time. Some big defense inside for J.P. Hernandez. A gain of a yard, a big 4th down and goal for the Firebirds at the 1-yard line of West Valley. No score here later stages of the first half. Max Casey, the running back, has a big body. Do you run him again? 4th down and goal. The handoff to Casey again. He's behind left guard, and this time they don't stop him. It is 6-0 Firebirds here in the later stages of the first half. A 1-yard touchdown run by Casey after the 6-yard run was nullified due to a penalty. But this time they can't stop the big man, Max Casey. He goes in from 1 yard on 4th down and goal. It is 6-0 Firebirds, a 75-yard drive. So let's see if the Firebirds kick it or if they go for 1 or 2 points. They will go for 1 point, will the Firebirds. Walker under center. Rolls to his left, throws on the run. It goes incomplete here on the near side, and the 2-point or the 1-point conversion is no good. Take a break in the action, 6-0 in favor of the Firebirds moments before halftime.
No idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this. But they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
And welcome back, everybody. Eric Anderson along with Jeff Lowry. 6-0 is our score. Firebirds leading here moments before halftime. Harrison has the ball in tee for the Firebirds. Pickering and Jeremiah Letbetter back deep here, back of the 28-yard line for West Valley. So Harrison to kick off for the Firebirds. This is a driving kick. Pickering from the 25-yard line. Straight ahead over midfield and taken down right around midfield after a 25-yard pickup. Pickering does it all, and he was taken down by Jones. Coaches said Pickering can do it all. Receiver, safety, kick return. So a 25-yard return by Pickering. Good field position, West Valley from midfield. 1st down and 10 as they trail the Firebirds 6-0 just before halftime after the 1-yard touchdown run by the fullback Casey of the Firebirds. The extra point no good. 86 degrees here at CHAPARRAL High School in Scottsdale. Just off Scottsdale Road and Shea, a little bit south of there. 1st down and 10 for West Valley from midfield. Reisner, the quarterback, out of the shotgun on 1st down and 10. They hand off inside, and Jeremiah Letbetter straight ahead and picks up about 2. Taken down by Strohmeyer after maybe a 2.5-yard pickup. 2nd down and 8. West Valley at the 48 of the Firebirds. Firebirds got the ball first to start the ball game, so West Valley will get the ball to start the second half. West Valley trailing 6-0. Later stages of this first half. And a false start, did you say, on that play? I didn't really hear what happened on that either. They're going to move that ball, a penalty against West Valley. It'll be 1st down. I guess that prior play did not count. It'll be 1st down and 15. West Valley back at their own 45-yard line. Jackson Reisner goes out of the shotgun with 4 receivers. 1st down and 15. Man goes in motion. They hand it off on that end around. They tried Jackson Johnson, and he didn't fool anybody on that end around. He's going to lose 4 yards. The Firebirds not fooled at all. And up from the bottom of that pile was Jones. It'll be a loss of 4, setting up 2nd down and 19 for West Valley back at their own 41-yard line. Firebirds leading 6-0. Closing moments of this first half here at CHAPARRAL High School. The West Valley Spartans 12 and under black team is a feeder school for Shadow Ridge out in Surprise. Mike Mariano's the head coach. Second down and 19. West Valley back at their own 41. Jackson Reisner, the quarterback, with 4 receivers. J.J. Gamal lined up to his left is the running back. In motion once again was Johnson. A long throw here to the near side. It is complete. Pickering goes up, makes the catch in traffic, and he's off to the races for a touchdown. A touchdown for Pickering, 55 yards, and we're tied at 6. 55 yards to Pickering. He went up and made a play in traffic, and he was off to the races. Nobody was going to get him. So we're tied at 6, closing moments of this first half. Reisner with the touchdown pass. The extra point try will come for West Valley. It was J.P. Hernandez, and they ran into him, and he's holding his right leg. The Firebirds ran into the kicker, J.P. Hernandez, and he may have been injured on that play. The kick was no good. A penalty marker is down. Going to take a break in the action here. We're tied at 6 moments before halftime.
No idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this. But they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
And welcome back, everybody. Eric Anderson along with Jeff Lauer. We're tied at 6 here just before halftime as we're at Chaparral High School. J.P. Hernandez, who tried that extra point. If you'd seen on the replay, when his leg was up kicking that ball, it was hit. So he's got a bad right leg. He was run into by the Firebirds. There was a penalty down. It's moments before halftime, tied at 6. And some of the people in the crowd claiming that they got a finger on the ball, but nevertheless, there was a penalty down. I believe that'll be called running into the kicker, and West Valley will see what they try again as Hernandez, the kicker, and defensive lineman going off, and the West Valley Black squad will go for a 1-point conversion now, not 2. Backs in the I formation, a 1-point conversion for West Valley. They hand off to the fullback inside. Don't believe he's going to get it. Bryce Victor coming out of there, and it's going to be no good. A good stop by the interior of the line for the Firebirds, and the score remains tied at 6 just before halftime. Both conversions no good for either squad. There was no scoring in the opening quarter. In the second quarter, a 1-yard touchdown run by the Firebirds tailback Max Casey. The extra point try for 1 was no good. Then just moments ago, a 55-yard touchdown pass from Jackson Reisner to Pickering to make it tied at 6. The extra point no good. Jackson Johnson will kick off for West Valley. Caden and Dante are back deep for the Firebirds. Dante on the far side. Caden here on the near side to await the kick of Jackson Johnson of West Valley. And this is a pooch kick. Ball pops loose. In fact, an onside kick. A bit of an Ugly one recovered by the Firebirds and Alsbury. Grant Alsbury falling on that ball. It'll be good field position for the Firebirds. 1st and 10 from their own 48-yard line as we're tied at 6 moments before halftime. And the West Valley Black Spartans will get the ball first to start the second half. Take a replay here. Take a look at Pickering's catch again. He went up in traffic and made a circus catch and showed his blazing speed to go 55 yards for the touchdown. 1st and 10, Firebirds from their own 48. We're tied at 6 moments before halftime. Their 3rd possession of the ball game. It'll be an empty backfield with 5 receivers set. Silas Walker, the quarterback, goes under center on 1st and 10. Rolls to his left, the left-hander tosses it on the end around. Dante goes to his right, gets the outside, has some blocking, has the first down, and run out of bounds on the far side just after he picked up the first down by DeLeo. A gain of 11 on a little bit of an end around that time. So Dante Rico picking up 11, and the Firebirds going to try to strike before halftime and break this 6-6 tie just before the half. Max Casey, the running back who has a 1-yard touchdown run, is checked back in at tailback. 1st and 10, Firebirds of the 41 of West Valley. Rolling to his left, throwing complete to Harrison is Walker. Harrison picking up blocks down the near sideline, stays on his feet, and finally taken out of bounds at the 12-yard line, a pickup of 29. Harrison run out of bounds by Jeremiah Letbetter here on the near side, as well as Pickering, and the Firebirds in business. 1st down and 10 at the West Valley Black 12-yard line. Firebirds trying to snap this 6-6 tie just before halftime. Casey, the running back, number 13, already has a touchdown today. Lines up the single setback. 1st down and 10. Firebirds of the 12 of West Valley, and the handoff, the tailback, Casey, goes to his left. Making the stop, coming up limping just a little bit, is Nelson. A timeout is called after the gain of 2 by Casey. We're tied at 6 just before halftime here between Scottsdale Firebirds, feeder school for Chaparral High School, the school that we are at here in Scottsdale. They're 1 and 2, and the West Valley Spartans Black from Surprise, the feeder school for Shadow Ridge. Tied at 6 just before halftime. 2nd down and 8. Firebirds of the 10 of West Valley. Closing moments of the first half, tied at 6. 2nd and 10. Firebirds of the 10 of West Valley. Casey, the single setback with 3 receivers. Walker will look to throw with a man in his face, fires, and it's through the hands of Columbi. Columbi may be starting to run before he had it there around the 8-yard line. He had some running room in front of him. It'll be 3rd down and 8 for the Firebirds, the 10-yard line. They can get a first down without scoring a touchdown down at the 2-yard line. Begley checks out. And checking back in is Nelson. Or I should say Bailey, that right, number 8, not 0. 3rd down and 8. Firebirds of the 10 of West Valley. Play action. Tossed towards the end zone and a little bit too high here on the 5-yard line. It is out of bounds and too high that time for Maxim. So a little bit too high for Maxim. It's 4th down and 8. Firebirds at the 10-yard line of West Valley. Tied at 6 just before halftime. And a timeout is called by the Firebirds. Appears to be the last timeout of the first half for the Firebirds. Firebirds scored first in the second quarter. There were no scores in the opening quarter, but in the second quarter, the Firebirds got a 1-yard touchdown run by the running back Casey to make it 6-0. The extra point no good. West Valley tied it on a 55-yard touchdown pass. Reisner to Pickering. Tied at 6-6. The extra point was no good once again, and now the Firebirds just before halftime, tied at 6 with West Valley. Firebirds facing a 4th down and 8. The 10-yard line of West Valley. Most likely the Firebirds needing to take a shot to the end zone. 86 degrees out here in Scottsdale, a nice afternoon. Most likely a passing situation on 4th down and 8 for the Firebirds at the 10-yard line of West Valley. We're tied at 6 just before halftime. Casey, the single running back. Walker goes under center. Walker will look to throw, fires into traffic. It goes incomplete, intended for Johnson in traffic right there, and on downs. It'll be turned over to West Valley, and some good pressure coming that time by Lathan DeLeo, number 99 for West Valley. He was in his face, in the face of Silas Walker. So we've got a tight ball game here. Remember that to start the second half, West Valley will get the ball. So deep in their own territory, West Valley no need to gamble here and potentially turning the ball over, as they will get it to start the second half. We're tied at 6. Closing moments of the first half.
Now comes down to ball security, Eric.
Yep, ball security for West Valley. Deep in their own territory, 1st and 10 from their own 10-yard line. Jackson Reisner is the quarterback. Gamal lines up to his left in the backfield. 4 receivers set, 1st and 10. Reisner going to take it himself, and he is hit and dropped. A 6-yard loss inside. Sebastian Marchand, number 42, with the tackle. A loss of 6. 2nd down and 16. Well, we'll call it 2nd and 15. West Valley from their own 5-yard line. And another timeout, I believe this time by West Valley. West Valley is trying to hold on to that ball as they're deep in their own territory. They get the ball first to start the second half, so no need to gamble. Just hold on to that ball if you're West Valley deep in your own territory. Tied at 6 right before halftime. West Valley in possession, 2nd and 15 from their own 5-yard line. Don't want to make a mistake down here if you're the Spartans of West Valley.
Is this a situation where you just want to take a knee, maybe a couple of knees?
Might want to take a knee. Again, we have no operating scoreboard, so we do not know the exact time on the clock. But again, tied at 6, closing moments before halftime, 2nd and 15, West Valley back in their own 5-yard line. Reisner out of the shotgun. Gamal to his left with 4 receivers. Reisner fires deep left side into double coverage and is picked off. Double coverage on the far side, picked off by the Firebirds. Going up was Caden Platt, and that may prove costly for West Valley. They took a shot to get it out of the end zone, and Caden went up and picked it off. So the Firebirds with an opportunity to score before halftime. 1st and 10 at the 25 of West Valley. We're tied at 6. Little bit of a breeze out here, 86 degrees, and the Firebirds going to try to get something before halftime, and that's the last thing you want to do for West Valley is have a turnover deep in your own territory. Jace Jolly checks out, number 52 for West Valley. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Firebirds of the 25 of West Valley. We're tied at 6, closing moments of this first half. Silas Walker under center. They pitch it to Hawk Archulette, and he is hit and dropped in the backfield for a loss of 9 on the play. A big stop by West Valley. Gage Begley, number 11, with a 9-yard loss on that play, and that'll be the end of the half. We head to halftime tied at 6. Remember, West Valley will get the ball to start the second half.
No idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this. Look, they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
White Law Team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get.
And welcome back, everybody. Eric Anderson along with Jeff Lowry. 86 degrees here at Chaparral High School. It's the Scottsdale Firebirds 12 and under against 12 and under West Valley Spartans Black. The score is tied at 6-6 as we start the third quarter. And the opening kickoff by the Firebirds, as they won the toss, they got the ball first to start the ball game, and it was a squib kick by Harrison. Recovered to the 40-yard line. It'll be first down and 10 for West Valley from their own 40. Recapping the scoring, there was no scoring in the opening quarter. In the second quarter, Firebirds scored first in a 1-yard touchdown run by the running back Casey. Extra point, no good. Then West Valley scored on a 55-yard touchdown pass, Reisner to Pickering. Extra point was no good. We're tied at 6 here. First play of the third quarter. First down and 10, West Valley. They hand off going left this time is Victor, and he is hit and dropped. Rory with a big tackle behind the line of scrimmage. So Rory coming up, and a big tackle with an assist. Also, Horrell was in there, and it's going to be, in fact, a loss of 6 yards on the play. Victor never had a prayer on the handoff at second down and 16. West Valley back on their own 34. So Rory, big number 77, that left defensive end, was right in on the charge, as well as Horrell, 25. West Valley is 4-0 on the season, or I should say 0-4, but most of those ball games very, very close. Firebirds 1-2, second down and 16. West Valley from their own 34-yard line. Jackson Reisner out of the shotgun. They swing it left side. It is complete, and fighting his way forward for a pickup of 6 that time out of the backfield was Gamal. So Gamal with Strohmeyer amongst others on the stop. A gain of 6 back to the original line of scrimmage. Brings up third down and 10. West Valley from their own 40-yard line. We're talking about alumni that have come out of Chaparral. Also, Tyler Luan, guy, a lot of times in the NFL or even college, if you're an offensive lineman, a lot of times you don't get credit unless you're caught for holding, whatever. But I believe it was Taylor Luan was an All-Pro, I believe, All-Pro with the Tennessee Titans coming out of here around 2008. But an outstanding pro football player, a tackle for the Titans, Taylor Luan. Third down and 10. Back to pass is Reisner, throws to the far sideline. It is complete, and a pickup of about 4. The far sideline, it was complete to Miacevic. Miacevic getting over there, and Caden with the tackle. They're going to credit him with a catch of 5 yards. It'll be fourth down and 5 for West Valley from their own 45-yard line. Jackson Reisner will go under center, but it's going to be a punting situation. J.J. Gamal has been the punter of note. Archuleta is back deep to return this kick from his own 30-yard line. Archuleta races forward and taken down on the far side, right around the 40-yard line by DeLeo. A punt of 25 yards and a return of 10. So a nice punt of 25 yards for West Valley and Gamal. It'll be first down and 10, the first possession of the second half for the Firebirds. First down and 10 from their own 40-yard line, tied at 6. Early stages of the third quarter. 86 degrees out here in Scottsdale, Chaparral High School. In fact, the head coach at ASU, Dillingham, was the, what is his first name? I can't even, Kenny, is that his name? He was a quarterback here at Chaparral High School, and an interesting story, only about 35 years old, the head coach at ASU. He was a quarterback here, injured his knee as a junior, then became a coach as a student. Helped coach his senior year, and like they said, the rest is history, making it head coach at Arizona State at age 34. First down and 10 for the Firebirds from their own 40-yard line, tied at 6, early stages of the third quarter. Handoff to Casey straight ahead and pounds his way for about 5. Right up the middle. And dragged down on defense that time by Gavin Adams, coming up from his safety position. A gain of 5 for Max Casey, who scored on a touchdown run of 1 yard back in the second quarter. Tied at 6 here, about 7 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Second down and 5 for the Firebirds from their own 45-yard line. Dante is the fullback. They give it to the tailback. Is Casey around the left side? He picks up about 2. 2-yard gain for Casey. And he's taken down by Lathan DeLeo, number 99. Max Casey, a big body at running back, will get some punishment on you when you take him down. Maximus. It'll be third down and 3 for the Firebirds from their own 47-yard line. First possession for the Firebirds of the second half. Coached by Ryan Walker. Tied at 6. Here about 7 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Single setback is Max Casey. 4 receivers on third down and 3, and early movement on that left side of the wide receiver core. I don't think that was the penalty, but a penalty marker does come in. It appeared that Cooper started late over here on the near side, the wide receiver, but I don't know that that was called. It seemed that flag came a lot later, but I would guess that would go against the Firebirds. They're going to call that holding on the Firebirds. In fact, it would have been better had they called the false start on Cooper here on the near side. It wouldn't have been as big a penalty, a 10-yard penalty. Holding against the Firebirds moves it. Well, now they're going to move it back to the 35-yard line. It'll be third down and 15. Firebirds from their own 35. They need midfield for a first down. And now they're going to spot the ball at the 37. Third and 13. Max Casey, the tailback. 4 receivers set for the Firebirds. Walker, the left-hander, fires far side, complete to Harrison. Has the first down and shoved out of bounds after a 15-yard pickup by Pickering over midfield to the 48-yard line of West Valley. So Silas Walker, the left-handed quarterback for the Firebirds, put it right on the money in a gain of 15. I'll check that officially. They said he was out at the 49, a gain of 14. But the drive stays alive. First and 10, Firebirds at the 49 of West Valley. Tied at 6. About 6 minutes remaining in this third quarter. Big Max Casey again, the single setback on first down and 10 for the Firebirds. 4 receivers, they hand off to Casey straight ahead. He's into the secondary and close to the first down marker inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Pickering came up from the secondary as well as Bailey to make the stop, and not an easy task taking down Max Casey, a big running back. A gain of 10, second down and 10. Firebirds on the march at the 39 of West Valley. Tied at 6 here midway through the third quarter. 2 receivers set as Walker under center. Again, the single setback, the big running back, Max Casey. Casey again, this time he's hit at the line of scrimmage, but uses his legs to pick up maybe a couple of yards. Wyatt Pugh and DeLeo in on the stop after the gain of 2 by Casey. It'll be third down, or should only be second. Yeah, they're going to change that on the far side. Second down and 8. Firebirds of the 37 of West Valley. Game 2 at 4 p.m. is 10 and under action. The Firebirds of Scottsdale against the Liberty Junior Lions. 6 p.m., 13 under Scottsdale Firebirds against the Verado Junior Vipers. So this is anybody's ball game, tied at 6, midway through the third quarter. Second down and 8, Firebirds of the 37 West Valley. Casey, the running back. A fumbled exchange. And who's got it? Can't see who came up with it as far as the individual, but It was West Valley coming away with that ball, and they will take over first down and 10 from their own 38-yard line. 33, in fact, recovered that ball. Wyatt Pugh for West Valley. So a fumbled exchange cost the Firebirds, and taking over West Valley first and 10 from their own 38, tied at 6, 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Jackson Reisner's the quarterback who goes out of the shotgun. 4 receivers set this time. The handoff to Gamal, who bounces left. Got away from one man, reverses course, back into the middle of the field, and makes something out of nothing and gets back to the 44-yard line in a pickup of 6. So Gamal, a good job inside. Buck Archuleta amongst others on the red team with that tackle and a gain of 5. Second down and 5. West Valley from their own 43. 86 degrees out here at Chaparral High School in Scottsdale. Of course, you've had a few famous baseball players on here. Paul Konerko played in the majors with the White Sox. Back in 2009, I think, is when they won a title in baseball. Second down and 5, West Valley out of the shotgun is Reisner. Handoff to Gamal inside, and this time he's not going to get away. Stood up and then hit down low by Jones. Going to be a loss of 3 on the play. That time Gamal couldn't get away. It'll be third down and 8 for West Valley now back at their own 40. We're tied at 6. Roughly 3 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Jackson Reisner, the quarterback, with an empty backfield. 5 receivers set on third and 8. They need their own 48 for a first down. Quick toss to Gamal here on the near side. He's in trouble. Slipped to one tackle, but certainly not going to pick up the first down. Triple teamed is bottom of that pile, Anthony Cristiano. A gain of 3, but they needed 8. It'll be 4th and 5 for West Valley from their own 43. Tied at 6. Right around 2 minutes remaining in this third quarter. West Valley needs their own 48 for a first down. Gamal is the punter. Should West Valley decide to punt, their last punt went 25 yards, which is pretty decent for this level of ball, but appears West Valley will go for it on 4th and 5 from their own 43-yard line. Jackson Reisner with 2 running backs flanked on either side. Handoff to Gamal going right. Cuts it up following blockers, has the first down and more over midfield, and he picks up 8 yards to the 49-yard line of the Firebirds. Cristiano again getting up from the bottom of that pile, number 52 with Jones. So West Valley gambling with a run, 4th and 5, and they got 8 yards on the run by J.J. Gamal. And that may be the end of the third quarter. We'll have to wait and see. Mentioned no running clock, no operating clock, so we guess the best we can. There was really no signal whether that was a timeout or end of the quarter. I believe it's going to be the end of the quarter. They'll just move it to.
No idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this. But they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife.
Tied it at 6.
It's great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Fourth quarter. Anybody's ball game. We're an hour 13 into this one. West Valley trying to get their first win of the season. They're 0-4. All the games except one were very tight contests. Firebirds are 1-2. We're tied at 6 as we start the fourth quarter. 1st and 10 West Valley from the Firebirds' 49-yard line. Again, 3 backs in the backfield. Reisner out of the shotgun. They hand off to Gamal going left, or check that. Going to the outside that time was Victor, and he was hit and dropped after a loss of 2 by Hamby. Brock Hamby, number 11, making the stop. They're going to call it a loss of 3 back to the 48. 2nd and 13, West Valley back at their own 48-yard line after the tackle by Brock. Nice crowd, a big crowd on hand out here. West Valley's head coach Mike Mariano with a feeder school for Shadow Ridge out in Surprise. 2nd and 13, West Valley from their own 48-yard line. Jackson Reisner, the quarterback. And he will look to throw, has some blocking, throws into traffic. Caught for a moment by one of his own receivers, but it was knocked away. Wyatt Pugh nearly had it as that ball was fought for with 2 defenders from the Firebirds. Buck Archuleta and a couple of the others up there to Weber on the far side, number 5. Third and 13 for West Valley back at their own 48-yard line. They need the other 39 for a first down. Jackson Reisner out of the shotgun. Has pressure, scrambles to his right, hit as he throws. And knocked down that time by Rory. Rory getting in his face with an assist that time by Cristiano. Intentional grounding. Jackson Reisner going to be penalized. It'll be a loss of down. Let's see where they sort this thing out. There was no receiver in the vicinity. Let's see where they mark this ball. Nevertheless, it'll be a punting situation for West Valley. 4th down and a mile. They'll spot the ball at the 32 of West Valley. 4th and 29 for the West Valley Spartans black back of their own 32-yard line. J.J. Gamal to punt it away. A low snap. The left footer gets it off. It's a good knuckleball. Fielded here at the 41-yard line. And 27-yard punt and a return by Caden of about 3 yards. So a good punt by Gamal, and Firebirds will take over 1st down and 10 from their own 44. We're tied at 6 here early stages of the fourth quarter. Anybody's ball game. Both teams trading good field position. Silas Walker's the quarterback. Max Casey the single setback with 4 receivers. Hand off to Casey straight ahead and lost his footing, and down he goes after a pickup of maybe 3 out to the, well, they're going to credit him with 2 as the knee went down around the 46, 2nd down and 8. So Casey lost his footing a little bit. This might be a game where the last team to score wins it. Tied at 6 here early in the fourth quarter. Silas Walker, the quarterback, brings in the play for the Firebirds. 2nd down and 8, Firebirds from their own 46. Max Casey's the running back. He's a big body, hard to take down. 4 receivers set. Harrison goes in motion. Walker goes under center. He will look to throw. Throws far side intended for Harrison with coverage by Nelson. So it goes incomplete, stopping the clock. Third down and 8. Firebirds from their own 44. They need the opposite 46 for a first down. This time Max Casey is not in the backfield. It is Carrillo in the backfield. Gabriel Carrillo gets the pitch going left. Tries to get to the outside, cuts it upfield, but he's going to be shy of the first down by about 5. Made it out to the 49-yard line. And it was Pickering coming up from the bottom of that pile. 4th down and 5, Firebirds facing a punting situation from their own 49. Will they punt it or will they go for it? Tied at 6, about 6 minutes remaining in this fourth quarter. Harrison has been the punter. Carrillo has also punted for the Firebirds. The Firebirds will go for it. Carrillo in the backfield. Single setback behind Walker on 4th and 5. Walker will throw, fires here to the near side, complete to Johnson, and has the first down. Slung down after a 6-yard pickup to the 44-yard line, taken down by Nelson and Pickering. Big 4th down conversion. They needed 5 and they picked up 6. Moved the chains. The Firebirds, a big 4th down conversion, tied at 6 about midway through the fourth quarter. This potentially could be the final drive of the ball game if the clock continues to run. 1st down and 10 for the Firebirds at the 44-yard line in West Valley. They hand off to Casey, the running back. Huge hole into the secondary. He's on the run and dragged down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Pickup of 15. Pickering getting up a little bit slow and not quite getting up at all as he was in on that stop of the big running back, Casey. Casey is a load, and he might have fallen on Pickering, the star player that does it all for West Valley. We're going to take a break in the action. 1st down and 10 for Firebirds, the West Valley 29 or the 29-yard line. We're tied at 6 midway through the fourth quarter.
No idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this. Look, they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
And welcome back, everybody. Eric Anderson along with Jeff Lowry. About 5 minutes remaining in this fourth quarter. We're tied at 6. 12 and under action. The Scottsdale Firebirds with the ball. 1st down and 10 at the 29 of the West Valley Spartans black. Could be potentially the final drive of the ball game, depending on how the clock runs out. Max Casey, the big running back who has a 1-yard touchdown run, is the single setback. He gets the handoff straight ahead, and he barrels over a defender that time. And the defender getting up that time was Dylan Reisner. So a gain of a couple on the play. Casey's a tough man to take down. He scored the first and only touchdown for the Firebirds in a 1-yard touchdown run. 2nd down and 8 for the Firebirds, the 27 of West Valley. Handoff to Casey again, straight ahead, and pounds his way close to the 20-yard line, down to about the 21. Tackled by Christian Hernandez. They're going to spot the ball at the 20, a yard shy of the first down. He picked up 5. 3rd and 1 for the Firebirds, the 20 of West Valley. We're tied at 6. Roughly 3 to 4 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter. Well, you keep running it on the ground with Max Casey. It definitely runs the clock. They hand off to Casey again. A huge hole. Straight ahead, still on his feet, and he's inside the 15 to the 13-yard line. Nelson as well as Dylan Reisner in on the tackle. They spot the ball at the 13-yard line of West Valley. And we're tied at 6, 3 to 4 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter. You keep running it with the running back Max Casey and picking up positive yardage. It's going to continue to run the clock. 1st down and 10. Hand off to Casey again, this time going right. Tries to get to the outside, and he's thrown down, but at the 8-yard line by Otis Bailey. It's going to be holding against the Firebirds, and that one is going to come back. So the referees will spot this ball after the holding penalty against the Firebirds at the 22-yard line of West Valley. It'll be 2nd down and 18. The 1st down marker is down at the 4-yard line. 2nd and 18, Firebirds of the West Valley 22. Single setback, Max Casey. Play action. Walker throws left side, complete to Harrison. Broke one tackle, but can't get away at the 12-yard line. Again, Johnson in on the stop. Down to the 12. They're showing, see if they move the spot at his 3rd down. It's showing 2nd down and 8. Well, we'll go with 2nd down and 8 for the Firebirds, the 12-yard line of West Valley. Handoff to Casey again, hit in the backfield. Big hit that time by Wyatt Pugh, getting Max Casey in the backfield. Really no gain on the play. It is 3rd down and 7. Firebirds at the 11 of West Valley. We're tied at 6. No running clock or no operating clock. So we're guessing 3 to 4 minutes or 2 to 3 minutes remaining in this one. Tied at 6. 3rd down and 7. Firebirds at the 11-yard line of West Valley. Play action. Walker throws towards the end zone. It's complete, close to the 1st down marker. Holding on is Columbia in traffic. They're going to spot that ball, and the spot is a big deal here. The 1st down marker was the 4. I don't know if they're going to give him the 1st down. It's going to be very, very close. It appears that he's going to be just shy of the 1st down marker. Call it about 4th and a half a yard for the Firebirds, just inside the 5 of West Valley. You've got Big Max Casey, who can give you some yardage. So on 4th down and about a yard, the Firebirds will go for it inside the 5-yard line of West Valley. A handoff to Casey. Straight ahead, he's got the 1st down. Pounds his way inside. 3 defenders down low, and coming up from the bottom of the pile for West Valley, Elijah Faya. So a big 4th down conversion for the Firebirds. It'll be 1st and goal for the Firebirds at the 1 of West Valley. Casey, the running back again. The handoff to Casey, this time straight ahead. And I don't think he's going to get it. Well, now they're signaling touchdown. A late signal for touchdown, and it is 12-6 in favor of the Firebirds on the 2nd touchdown, the 2nd 1-yard touchdown run by Casey. So 12-6 Firebirds here with about 2 minutes remaining in this contest. Again, no running, no operating clocks. We're doing the best we can to judge that. Firebirds will go for a 1-point conversion. The tailback is Max Casey. Walker will throw for it, fires here to the near side. It is complete. Harrison makes the basket catch, and it is now 13-6 in favor of the Firebirds. About 2 minutes remaining in this fourth quarter. So a very, very nice drive for the Firebirds that lead it 13-6 here. Closing moments of the ball game, and West Valley needing a touchdown and a 1-point conversion to at least tie it. See what type of field position West Valley gets. Again, not exactly sure how much time remaining. We're guessing 1 to 2 minutes. Harrison will kick off for the Firebirds. Pickering on the near side. On the far side is Jeremiah Letbetter. Zachariah Letbetter, I should say, on the far side. Pickering picks that ball up at the 34-yard line, races to his right, taken down around the 36-yard line. Taken down by Carrillo, so not bad and not great field position for West Valley. They'll spot it at their own 38-yard line. Some good special teams by the Firebirds, who trying to hold on to a 13-6 lead here in the closing moments of the ball game. It'll be first down and 10, West Valley from their own 38. I'd imagine they'll be throwing the ball on about every down. Jackson Reisner's the quarterback. He will go out of the shotgun. J.J. Gamal lines up to his left. Timeout is called by the Firebirds, and the Firebirds lead it 13-6 here.
No idea what they're about to see. A team that's actually ready. They're counting on us to quit.
You don't stand a chance. This will be a cakewalk.
This is what we've waited for.
We've prepared for this, but they're bigger than us. They're all talk. Our team is not afraid to fight.
We are the husband and wife law team.
Call the husband and wife law team first.
That was great, Alexis. I didn't even get hit this year.
Firebirds, a pair of 1-yard touchdown runs by Casey, the big running back. The lone score for West Valley in the second quarter, a 55-yard touchdown pass from Jackson Reisner to Pickering. The extra point was no good. The extra point that the Firebirds got after their last touchdown is critical. Should West Valley score a touchdown, they still need to get the 1-point conversion, at least tie it or kick it for 2. First down and 10, a high snap. And in trouble, and down goes Jackson Reisner. Good job wrapping up that time by Anthony Cristiano. And Jackson Reisner not getting up. It'll be a loss of 3 on the play. Got a big bear hug from Cristiano. We're going to take a break in the action here. 1 to 2 minutes remaining in this ball game. It is 13-6 Firebirds, and West Valley with the ball. Maybe their last shot at getting to tie this game or winning it. They've got it 2nd and 13 from their own 35-yard line. Silas Johnson now, number 19, and at quarterback for West Valley. Jackson Reisner shaken up, taken out. 2nd and 13, West Valley from their own 35-yard line. Empty backfield, 5 receivers set for Silas Johnson. bobbled the snap, and it is recovered by the Firebirds. Recovered by the Firebirds and Brock Hamby. That should wrap it up for the Firebirds, as it was a high snap that Silas Johnson couldn't control. The Firebirds recover with Brock getting that fumble recovery, and Firebirds simply should be able to run out this clock as they lead it 13-6. Final stages of the ball game as they spot the ball at the 28 of West Valley. Silas Walker brings the Firebirds to the line, and they may simply take a knee. Depending on just how much time is remaining, it looks like Silas Walker and the Firebirds can simply take a knee and run out the clock. Walker takes a knee, and that is the end of the ball game. So the Scottsdale Firebirds beat the West Valley Spartans black by a score of 13-6. The Firebirds even up their record at 2-2. West Valley Spartans black drop to 0-5. 4 p.m. ball game coming up. The 10 and under Scottsdale Firebirds and the Liberty Junior Lions. I'm Eric Anderson for Jeff Lowry.